All right, here we are again, back in Freecad. So basically, what I'm going to do today is something that I haven't done. I have nothing to really go on here. I'm just going to try to draw my own Pheonix. So, I do have some pictures here that I'm looking at to kind of like give me some inspiration, I guess. But the problem with all of these pictures that I can get is they're all complicated. They're like overly complicated. And so like if I wanted to do a vinyl, or like if I wanted to make my own logo of the Pheonix, then I mean, I don't even know if I could use these. Like, there's like this iStock website that I think you pay them and then you can use their images, but I don't know if that means you can sell them or not, right? They do have one here that looks pretty cool. And obviously I know like I don't want to be like copying. I'm not trying to copy here either. I'm trying to use it for inspiration. But what I'm thinking is that I want mine to have like less detail in it. Like these are overly detailed. And then when you go to vinyl cut them, that's all fine and good. But a vinyl sticker that has some small details is more likely to peel off faster. Okay. So it's kind of like you kind of, in your design of your stickers, you kind of want to, I mean, you're welcome to do that. And it might stay for 6 months or something, but it's just going to peel off at some point. And I mean, adhesive is only so strong against your window, right? The less adhesive you have, the more likely it's coming off. For me, that's not a big deal. Now, don't get me wrong, because I have a vinyl cutter. If it comes off, I'll just recut it and slap it back on there, right? Or really what I usually do is I've moved on to something else, and so I just take the thing off and put something else on it. Like at one point I had the Tahoe all decorated out with like Avenged Sevenfold, and yeah, not that I don't like Avenged Sevenfold anymore, but I don't even hardly drive that truck now. So, things change. Now it has a Bible quote on the back of it. So there you go. So, but I need my own Pheonix, I think. So I'm going to start this. I'm going to try to draw a Pheonix. So I got a polyline here. Let's see if I can, I don't know if I should start at the head or the tail. Let's see how weird I can do here. Let's start at the tail. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to do like that. And I'm just kind of like using these as kind of an inspiration here. There's not really, I think I want to like kind of go in like that and then up like that, and then I need to go with some wings. So kind of what I'm thinking is that I don't necessarily want to. So let's just kind of make this. There's this one here that is like, I'm not copying it exactly, but it is I think pretty much what I want, actually. No, should I make a head or a neck? Do birds have necks? Like, I wonder if I should come up a little bit first and then come around with like some sort of head here. And then do like some sort of like kind of beak here. Oh, whoops. I don't know why it. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that part in a minute. Like, I can't draw at all. Can I get rid of this? Okay, good. I hate that thing. That error message thing, like both sides are equal. I don't know why that's complaining. I didn't get that last point to attach. No, it's not even gonna let me. Like, so I've moved this thing to over here, and then my kid gets on here and he moves it back because it's just pointless. Okay, what is the issue here? Okay, how about now? Nope, something is broken. So something is broken in here. It was up here that it gave us the error. Can I just delete this line and this line? Okay, now it's letting me move those. Can I move this? Okay. All right, so I think we're back to somewhat normal here now. I don't know what that was about. So I'm just gonna get a line tool and just make me some lines back in here of what I need. I think this is gonna kind of be the beak, right? So of course it won't let me move that though. Like, how come I can't move that line somewhere else? Let's delete it. It probably had some weird constraint on it or something. Okay, so if that's the beak, and then I need another line coming down here for like the neck or whatever. So I just kind of want this thing to be sort of simple. Like, you know, like, and we might need to like figure something else out to make this area look a little bit more badass. And like maybe like some spikes coming out of there or something. But it's like this is less likely to, you know, some of the ones that I've seen, they have like all these feathers and fire coming off them and stuff. Well, the problem with that is that goes to a very fine point on all that stuff, and it's just gonna peel. I mean, you know, I'm no expert at vinyl, all right, and maybe there is a different type of vinyl that I could get, or something. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I want to make my own, so this is that. So let's work on this up here. So we need an eye in here too, which I don't even know. Should we do an eye like that? It kind of feels cartoony. Maybe we should do like more like some arcs. Let's create an arc here, and I don't remember how to exactly do this arc. Maybe like that. Can I? No. So what I'm thinking is, how do I make like more like a half arc like that, so that it's I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's okay, now I see what is happening here. So on the arc, this is the center. So if I draw here and come out to about like there, and then if I put this and this together, I haven't really ever drawn arcs before. Is that like a better eye? I don't know if that's a better eye or not. Do we even want that type of eye? I don't think so. Let me go back to my inspiration here and see if I can figure out, because I'm not like an artist at all. Oh, this one has like a flat head. That's what we need. We need to flatten the head out. So if we do like, if we put like that there and then delete like this thing, kind of get us more, see it like, it totally like, it's like an army crew cut or something, you know what I mean? And then like, this one has like a tail coming off his head. So this dude's head isn't even round at all. And like the beak is like sharper up like that. See, now we're getting into the more like, we're getting into more of a stout, like a stout head, you know, rather than like a, yeah, there we go. Pull that up. This doesn't even need to be round. And then the eyeball, now that I'm looking at it too, the eyeball is not sort of round. It's like we could have it kind of round at the top. I think I do want like some feathers coming off the back of the head though. Like some sort of like swoosh or something. Let's see if we can kind of make that happen. If we get like something. Let's see. I hate how you can't do, oh there we go. You can do a curve. But this needs to be like so shallow. Like that. Let's see if I can now move that. Can I delete this constraint? I don't want that there. I know. Calm down, man. Just chill out here a little. I need to move this. Like this. Let's put that back over there now. Like, why does this have to change when I change this? You know what I mean? Where is the middle of this one? Like this arc, is this arc's middle right there? And this arc's middle is right there? You know what I mean? It's like, come on you guys, like if you guys could just hold still. Just stay and let me get this one somewhat back there. So, I don't know, maybe we should constrain all this to where we kind of want it first. Then that way it would hold still. I guess those things are the same center, because that was the same circle. That's the problem with that. So if I make this, whatever, 6 millimeters, will it hold this one? Maybe it will. Kind of holds it a little bit more. If I make this a length, 2 millimeters, holds it a little bit more there. Okay, so I want this to kind of come off like that, something like that. I mean, this would be so much easier to draw in straight lines. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't want, it's like such a more naturalized curve. Okay, so the further I go out, the less this thing curves. That's good. Okay, so now, but now I just want it to be, I think, more like that. Just sit here and mess with this until it does something that I want it to do. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have anything else to draw. I drew everything I was supposed to draw this weekend. So I don't have any good video games to play. You know what I mean? So it's like, the only thing I have left to do is sticker packs for everything. I need to put stickers all over my truck and all over my my new trailer that I built, but I just don't want to. I want to get like some sort of standardized sort of Pheonix logo to go all over this stuff, especially the truck, because the truck, you know, is like the thing that I'm bringing back from the dead over and over again. So, and then this sort of idea of just, you know, Christ and bringing Christ back into my life, you know, obviously, which isn't new for me, but it might be a new, this should probably stay vertical or horizontal. Maybe if I do that, maybe that will help that to, yeah, that'll help that to, if I constrain that whole thing. Okay, so I'm kind of like taking a couple different ideas here. So I don't know if this will, I mean, that kind of gives me what I want. Obviously I need to fix the rest of this stuff now. Like this and this should be straight up and down, I think, right? Actually, so this and this should be the same distance, I think. Let's try to like symmetricalize some of this stuff, if that's even a word. Maybe what I should have done, what I probably should have done is made all this, you know, a thing. Made it all, figured out exactly how long all this stuff needs to be. Let's make that 8. So does these two equal each other? I guess they do. So let's put a length on all these here and see. Let's see if we can get, what kind of angle do we want on this to here? Let's try to solidify all this stuff and then we'll go back to drawing the head. It looks like the head's going to be the hardest part to draw. Everything else here I think looks pretty good. I think I'm going to add in like some stripes or something into here. Then we could put like a Chevy symbol in the middle here and slap. So, you know, this is going to be the biggest sticker on the truck is going to be on the hood, which is obviously going to be a big old Pheonix. So I just need to get the head a little better. I like all this. These lines work. I wonder if we could put the Chevy symbol into these wings. You know what I mean? So like instead of putting these wings like this, put the wings like this, if it will cooperate here, kind of. Like, of course, it's gonna look all funny and jacked up, but like, and I don't know if we could do that or not. Maybe. But for one of the things, but for the most of the things, we'll just do the, you know, the normal sort of Pheonix thing. You know, so, and, you know, my wife asked me too, she's like, you know, I can't remember exactly what she asked me, but she was asking me about the Pheonix, and like, I'm like, yeah, but it's, you know, it's not like it's false idolation or anything, because like, I do really believe that the Pheonix is the story of Christ, you know, I mean, because Christ did rise from the ashes, you know, essentially. It's like, and like we all do this. Like this is how life is. You basically wake up and you go out into the world and you fall down, you know. And what happens to you after you fall down is the story of life. Like if you get back up and you get back up stronger and you learn a thing, you're like, man, gravity is real. Gravity exists. And I didn't die when I fell down. So now I am stronger, and it's like, it's interesting because you might choose to fall down to achieve some means. You know, like you ever seen like like somebody cooking, and you'll watch them and they'll like grab some hot pan and like run it over to the sink or something, and like without a hot pad, and they're just doing it real quick. You know, and they like burn themselves, but they just get the thing done, and they're not afraid of being burned because they've been burned so many times, and they just do it. And you're like, you should just get the PPE, you know, just get your glove or your hot pad or whatever, and they just don't. You know, how many of us are grinding metal and we don't grab our safety glasses, right? How many YouTubers have I seen that weld? How many have I seen without gloves on? Like all of them. All of them, you can find at least one shot in one video somewhere where they just need to tack something real quick and they just grab their welder and weld it up, you know. And I've done that myself, and you get sunburned sometimes from those welders. The light that it's putting off is not it's not good for you, or it's too much for your skin or whatever. I don't know. But how many of those people are, yeah, so basically that's the idea, is that we now know what we can take, where we see our limit for ourselves, right? And you get your sunburn and it hurts for a few days and then it goes away and you just move on. Well, that is the story, right? It's not full death and rise from the ashes, but it is. It's like your weakness is dying and your strength is coming out. And that's definitely like a big part of what we need to be teaching in this world right now is strength. Essentially, the whole world is in this race to the bottom type idea where everybody's a victim. Everybody has all this crap wrong with them that we all have to, like, for some reason, like, bow down to. Like it's our God. Like your mental illness is our God. You know what I mean? And like, look, I have my own set of mental illness and everything. I don't talk about it. I don't put it out there. You know what I do? I just try to overcome and achieve it, right? It's all we can do. The best we can do is grow and be strong. Well, that's the story of the Pheonix. Like, that is my life. That's what I'm doing. So, and I think we do need to, like, give this thing a big old fat neck too. Let's actually get rid of this constraint too. Anyways, but this truck, I blew the motor, the transmission went. I have managed to keep my kids fed and a roof over my head, and still poured thousands of dollars into this truck and hours and hours and hours. And my friends and family are all over here, having to pour their free time into it too, like my brother and my dad. And everybody is affected by this thing, and it is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know that I like this round part here at all either. Let's try to align there and see. Anyways, so I don't know if that's better. Maybe. What if we get rid of this round part too? Maybe we don't need round parts up here. Maybe just lines. And then, like, we kind of change this a little here. I mean, I think I like that better. Definitely this head is going to be the hardest part, I can tell. But I think we're getting there. We're getting closer here. So we just need to figure out exactly what we want to do with these wings. Yeah, I think we're getting a lot closer. I don't know. I think we need to, yeah, so this will be the big sticker on the hood. Obviously, the other thing I want to be able to do and try to do is go through and, like, not only put the symbol in little places everywhere, but it would be nice to be able to have one that's, like, flying. So, like, a sideways view of one that's, like, flying or gliding through the air, or maybe, like, just tipped a little on its side like this. So, because what I need to do with this truck is, right now I already have one mural. I need to finish the mural all the way down. I want to put a desert landscape all the way down one side and a mountainous landscape all the way down the other side. So it's a side view. I have, like, one little quarter panel already that's got, like, an arch in it, like, for Moab, and I might put, like, some cactuses in it down on the door and stuff like that. I'll be right back. So once again, this is the Relaxed Movement YouTube channel. I don't know why there isn't more subs here. They have like good copyright free music. I mean, I like it. I don't know. Hopefully you guys like it. If anybody even ever watches this freaking channel. But whatever. I wonder, should we angle that up? Is that better? I think it is actually. That actually changes that a lot. We get an angle on that. So I think that's pretty good. I like that. I like it. So I wonder, I don't know, we should probably constrain all this stuff down. And then that way, I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pad this the way it is. And then basically I'm going to, you know, I need to do, well, do I want stripes in here? The one of them had stripes in here that I thought was kind of cool, you know. But I'm going to like pad it, and then I'm going to screenshot the thing. And then I'm going to go to the vinyl software, and then I'm going to take the screenshot and make a line image out of it for vinyl cutting. So the vinyl cutter will cut all of this. Oh, we need an eye still. How are we going to do an eye? Can we like... Maybe we need to like draw an eye instead of a curved eye. Do like a straight eye just like the rest of it is. I mean, I don't hate that. I like that better than what I was trying to do before with the curves. It kind of follows, you know, not perfectly, but we could make it follow these lines, this angle exactly. Oh, it's definitely better like over like that. Just one little hole there, and then I don't know if we should make some stripes in here. Like maybe if we like if we take a blue line, you know, we just kind of like go down at an angle like that. We do another one over here somewhere. Like we can constrain this later. We put that, let's put that on that line like that, and then go back to white. If you don't know, blue lines are construction lines. So I made a white line there. So, you know, it's like, could we do just something simple, just like, you know, some lines in here like that. So basically, oh, I don't know if I did a line from here to here because I wasn't on a poly line. There we go. So, you know, something like that. And then you have to come in here and delete this line here because the vinyl cutter, you know, it will cut all that out. And then we'll make these, we want these to be straight or constrained like that. And then we need to constrain our angle here. Why is there two lines there? I don't want two there. So let's delete that one. And then this one and this one should be the same. Okay, why? Let's just start over here. My blue line is messed up now. Jeez. What a pain. So do I still have a blue line down here? Like, it almost seems like I do. Okay, there's none there. You won't be able to see that one because it's going to be behind there. Let's try again here. Okay, the blue line's gone. Sometimes me and computers. Okay, so let's make another whole blue line there. And let's just put it there. And then we'll go back to the white lines. do from one to there, one to there. And this time, I'm not going to put all those on the line. I'm just going to put the line over here and then constrain them over. So it'll be like one of these. It'll go 0.5 millimeters on all of them. And then what that will do is it'll keep my angle the same on all of these, and then I'll just make that blue line a certain angle. I mean, this is probably a lot of wasted stuff that doesn't really need to be this way. I don't know. I'm overcomplicating this. But it will, you know, later we may have to adjust this stuff. You see that? So if I want to make this whole thing bigger to 3D print it, maybe this will be necessary. I don't know. What I'm thinking is I'm just going to make this. Okay, so what are you guys connected to down here? See, that says it's on a line. What line is it on, though? You know what I mean? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Like, what is happening over here? Let's delete these constraints, and we'll put that and that as the same point. There we go. Okay, same thing here. Like, what? There's no line for that to be on, so I don't get it. I don't get what we're doing there. Okay. All right, so I need to do a similar thing over here, is make all these lines the same. Maybe it's because I cut them out. That's why I had those weird constraints. So what I probably need to do is make another blue line here, or I'll just make all these the same angle, whatever angle. Can I like equals angles? Like if I do all of these and I hit the equals button, no, that does negative things. Let's not do that. Let's just grab another blue line here and put it here to here. And then if I like take this blue line and this blue line, can I make them parallel? So that way it's just all of these are always the same. And then if I take this point and put it to here, let's make this longer than that. But if I take this point to here, is going to be whatever, 0.5. And then let's bring that in. Then this point to here would be 0.5. And so forth. So what I'm trying to do here is create a situation where I can easily change this angle and have it all be the same all the time. Right? Because now what I can do is, you can see, all I have to do is change this, and I change all of that. So if I don't like it and I want it to change, because the idea here is that this is going to be kind of my logo. This is going to be used a lot. So it's going to get 3D printed, it's going to get vinyl cut. So, you know, if we want these things to change, we can change them easily with these blue lines. Because this is going to be the most complicated part here. I mean, I like how this is going so far, so I think we're making some progress here. Let's just check it out with all those things. So, and I don't know if we need to do, obviously I'll constrain all this up, but we could just do the lines on one side too. Kind of leave the other side open for other things that we might add in, like if we put the Chevy symbol right here, for instance. Or whatever else. I don't know. Okay, let's go back to the sketch here. I'm just going to save it in case this thing wants to crash or something. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Like the beak The beak might need some help here too. I'm not sure if that's like totally what I want or not, but I do like the head. I think that's turning out pretty good. Big old fat neck. It's like a masculine neck, you know. Some good muscle. I wonder if we want this to be longer though. If it's like, you know, to give it some more situation there. Let's pull these in so that they're kind of out of the way. I wish that there was a button that you could push that just constrained everything to where it was. You know, like make all these lines the length that they are. Just like, I wonder too, if you like grab everything, can you like move it all? No, you can't. If we add another line up here, what does that look like? Like if we like kind of makes it look more like a dog. I don't hate that. Kind of give it a little bit more, some more depth right there on the beak. All right, well, let's add in some lines over here. I wonder too, so we want this distance to be the same. I guess what I can do is I can go from here to here and then put a distance there. So let's say that's 12. And then what I can do is put a distance from this point to this point and say that's 12. Let's start to constrain it down here. Let's add in these other situations here too, these other lines. So let's put that blue line there. Let's grab another blue line and it will go from here to here, right? It would be nice too if I could stay on this side of the thing. So, and then we'll get that off of there. So how many do I have over here? I have 4 over there. Okay, so then we'll do the same thing with these. We'll go 0.5 from there, and then we'll make some lengths here. Kind of equalize this thing so that it's symmetrical. Okay, we found a problem here. These two need to be the same. Actually, this needs to go 0.5 from there too. And I don't have that happening over here. See, so now we're straightening things up here. So same thing here. I'm sure there's a bunch of different ways to do this to where you're going to keep these angles the same, but this is just how I'm doing it. And we haven't defined this angle yet either. So what we're going to have to do is put these blue lines might need to be attached. Well, I have them paralleled on the other one, I guess. I need to parallel them on this side. So this blue line, I know it's hard to see, and this blue line need to be paralleled so that they're equalized, right? So whatever angle this is got to be the same angle as this. Let's close that and see what it's like. So what we need to do is come up with our distances here, and then our angles so that they are the same. And then these lines kind of need to get identified from how tall they are and stuff. Okay, so let's see, what's the distance from, let's go, this one looks pretty good. So the distance from there to there. Okay, what did I do? From here to here, up and down distance. No, you're not gonna let me do that. So it has it at 2 millimeters. Okay, so let's just do that from here to here. 2 millimeters. So then from here to here should be 2 millimeters. And then from here to here, I think, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but this is what we're doing. So if this is 2 millimeters, then we won. It's not. I guess we can make it. Okay, so let's do the same thing. All these constraints are going to get messy. It's just what it is. What are you going to do? It's probably one of the most complicated things I've ever just drawn. And I'm a little surprised it's actually going this well. Normally I just kind of copy things. And I guess that's pretty much what I'm doing here. But okay, so we need to regain some of these angles and then define these angles. I think they need to be less if we can. It's not letting me turn these. So we've defined that angle with those constraints. So now what we need to do, I guess, is get this bottom part figured out. It's letting me go in and out. So I don't know if we delete that constraint, because it might be wrong now. This needs to go in here like this, that like that. Actually, these still need to equals each other, but so what's this angle? I wonder. 103. So let's get this to be somewhat what we want. I mean, maybe we just want it to be the same angle as what all that is, right? Let's get it to about that and figure it out. So what angle is this to this? Okay, I know, but I'm just trying to figure out what the angle is. Can you tell me that? 123.5. So this one will do the same thing. And then this angle would be, let's try it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we've got our straight lines here. So it's coming down. And then what is this angle? 102.7. So we're getting out of center here for some reason with our head. Let's put these lines. So this point from here, let's define that. Let's do 24 millimeters. And then this line from here, do the same thing, 24 millimeters. So now those are the same. We might have to adjust the head here a little once we get these kind of stuck in place. Because see, now all that is stuck in place. A lot of that is anyways. So what we have left to do here, we can make it bigger and smaller by moving these lines. Let's close that and see what it looks like there. It doesn't look good. These need to go up. The head needs to come over to the left. Which I'm not really sure how to move all of this without. I guess it'd be easier just to move all this over. Back over. And just realize that it is what it is. I gotta get this somewhat centered. It's gonna hang over the thing, but whatever. Getting closer. I don't think I would like these angles to be straight with that. Let's change that angle. I don't know to what, but let's try like 110. I think that's a little better. Okay, how come this isn't changing? And how come these don't look right? Like these don't even look like they're the same angle. You know what I mean? Is that one's straight and that one's straight? But does it look like this one is the same as this one? Like, I don't, they equals each other in length. Does this need to be constrained to here? 14 millimeters, no. That's a redundant constraint. Let's put a blue line. Let's try to make a center here. Put it on that line and go all the way up to what is pretty much the center of the head. And then let's go like this and see if we can we kind of like get these things to kind of start to center on this line, I wonder. So if we put these on the center mark, like it's almost like we're ruining the thing by constraining it. See, now I can't move any of this stuff. I don't know, I'm in error. And try to undo some stuff here because it's erroring out. Okay, well, whatever was happening here got solved with this blue line. So now it looks good again, you know. And then I don't know if we want what we want to do about this angle, what I want to do here. So if I put like these on this center here, I wonder what happens. The errors. And I wonder why. I wonder what that is fighting. Maybe those can't be centered out. I mean, they should be. It looks symmetrical to me to have these be the same as this. The head is off, but like the head should be able to move. See, like we can move the whole thing now. I think the wings need to go bigger, or this needs to go smaller. So how do we make the wings go bigger? Can I just pull them out like that? I don't know if I'm getting better or worse here. You know, it's like, should I even try to constrain it? Because it's just whatever. Maybe I should just get it to where I want it and then send it out. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's like there's something weird here. It's like I can't tell if this is the same. It looks like this is off. Like this is not the same from here to here. Like this all looks the same. I don't know. But it says it equals, right? And like when I move this one, it moves that one. It's just maybe my eye is like not right. Like what is this angle? 136.95. What is this angle? It's the same. See? Like it should be, I think, because when we constrain these line lengths, this line sort of forces that angle to be the same, right? So I don't know, because now it looks right. Yeah. So who knows? Let's try to get this head a little fatter here. A little like, yeah, that looks a little better. And then move this line up, I think, a little bit there. The head isn't going to be symmetrical because it's got different stuff going on. I might be able to make the neck symmetrical. I don't know that it really matters. Let's move that line up a little. So, also the feather here, maybe I should put some lines up like this. Like if we put some lines in see, it's like it's still making everything kind of square, not overcomplicating it. I think I like that. So if we make this from here, we give these kind of the same distance. Let's say it's 2. Then it will align everything. happened. Okay, we need to center that up. Which we can do with our construction line. I guess not. I guess we can't because it's not gonna, I mean, there's no, like this has no length. Maybe it's already centered because those are, and it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look centered though, you know? It's like maybe I have to just get this, I don't know. Okay, so we need to delete some of these lines down here. So can I move all of these, or as I move them, it like moves everything? So if I define this line at a length, let's say it's 32, and now when I move these, it moves all those. If I do an angle here, let's say it will put those on a 45, can I adjust the lengths of these? Like it still moves everything around everywhere. Because what I need to do is make these the same length. So let's cut out, we're going to cut out this one, and then this one stays, and then we cut out this one. That one stays, and we cut out that one. Every other one should be cut out. So we still have our length here. But I think I kind of want all of these to be the same distance. Come on. Of course, now I have all these like weird things to delete that don't need to be there anymore. So I have to make a new line across here anyways. Can't just delete stuff because it doesn't work. Okay, so we need a line from here to here, and then from here to here, from there to there, and there to there. Okay, so now we need to constrain these horizontal. And then the distance from here to here needs to be something. Like let's try 2 millimeters like we did on all the other ones. Same thing from here to here. I guess I can just make that line 2. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And I don't know what this is doing to the top. Because from here to here also needs to be 2. Then from here to here needs to be 2. And I almost need to do the math out for this. And then all of these need to be on the same line up and down. Yeah, it looks like the top is behaving. So, can I make this line 2? And then this one and this one need to equals each other so that it evens out there. So we don't want, let's see how that looks right now. It's not bad. Oh, these don't actually need to be the same. We could actually rise these up too and make like another little thing there. Like, I don't hate it, you know. It's kind of, yeah, it's good. Let's do that. Okay, so can we make this one move? No, not really. So we could bring these up in some sort of manner. So the only thing that I want to do here is I want to add to this. And I know, like, I should have used a construction line here because then I wouldn't have to do all of these. But I want to make this line thicker. Come on. Come on now, cooperate. You see how I have to like run it? Look where the mouse tip is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is above the words. I'm like, all I do is complain. Okay, so let's close that and see. Yeah, see, that's better with that thicker line there, I feel like. And then these smaller ones. So we need to get these to be the same length now, or the same distance. So we'll constrain them away from this middle line here at some, let's say -3, if we can. Oops. Let's see. Then this one from here, same thing, -3. So now they're, you know, going to be equalized. So on the same deal there. I mean, I think that's good. I don't know if I would want these to be the same line as these instead of them cutting off like that. Maybe we should do that now. If we put in some sort of vertical lines here, like from here to here. I mean, some diagonal lines. I guess this one would be that line. Right, it would like go like that. Then we would delete this and this and this and this. This and this. And then we need to constrain them all to the same distance away from here. I lost my 2mm constraint there. If it was over there, I think I lost this one too, it looks like. So that should be 2. From here to here should be 2. Yeah, because I cut them all off. So I got to redo those. Hopefully let's see where we're looking at here. So to get this angle in here, so this has to go in to something else because it's not working here. Why is this 4.58? We make it 4. It's not right. Like, why does it push it down? Shouldn't it? I feel like it should stay up like that. So then I'm losing length here. Okay, so that can't move. This can. So we need to make this from here to be 4.5. That should pull that in, and then this one from here. Okay, so let's see how that looks before we do the other side. I think it looks better. I almost want them to be a little bit longer though. But it is like now he's got like feet, kind of, you know, he's standing down. Like we still could do like a Chevy symbol in there. What a mess. If I just take this and delete it, yeah, that's all I need to do. I don't need to draw all that and mess all these up. If I just delete that constraint. I do need to draw this one though. Okay, so if we do from here to here is 4.5, and then from here to here is 4.5, and repeat. All the way up. Looking good. I have to cut a lot of the fat out this way too. So if I do 3D print this, it's not going to be printing, you know, all this extra plastic in here for whatever we want. So, I mean, I like it. It's like stout, you know, it's like strength, right? Like it exudes power, you know, it's like all the stuff that we would want in a logo. It's original. I can say I drew it. I have proof on the internet. Come watch me draw this thing, right? No copyright infringement. So if your logo looks exactly like this, sorry, came out of my head. Okay, I had a little bit of inspiration, we'll say. But like all this stuff I just did. I didn't pull it. I wasn't looking at anything when I drew this. And a lot of this head is inspired by, all right? Yeah, is this the same distance from here to here as all these? Like, I can't tell if my eye is messed up or what. Let's save it though real quick. It says it's 2, and this is 2, so it should be the same, right? So, now what are we constrained on? What are we missing? The head. So do these things need to be the same length? I think so. And then let's just constrain these at what they are, or we'll put in some numbers in here. Like, do we still like that? Yeah, I think that's good. Let's just constrain all these head lines. Oops. I want that one because it's there. Let's just make them what they are. Did I get this one? And now the only thing that we would need to do is put them in space so that they stay put. If we like, we can go do a lot from here. At least, you know, side to side, sort of. They can still move up and down and stuff. If we take another blue line, and just put it straight across here, then we can take some of these and give them distances to it. I guess we need to make it stay put, though. If we do a distance from here to here, and then do a distance like from there to that line, no, it's gonna hold still to itself, right? It can't move. I mean, we don't need to fully constrain it. It's just, it is what it is. I like it though. I think it's good. Can we? Nope. I can't start messing with stuff now. Now we're constrained to some extent. I mean, maybe I can make this a little fatter. Let's see if that will let me. Okay, what did that mess up? Nothing. I think we're good. Let's go a little bit fatter on it. So is this line and this line the same distance? Do we need to do like one of these? From there to there is what? 14. So what is from here to here? It says it's 14. So it says it's the same. It just kind of like looks... kind of looks like it's not. Is it this line and this line different? I mean, it says that they're all the same lengths, so it's just like weird looking a little bit, and I don't know why. I can't tell why, but it says they're the same, so maybe I'm just overthinking it and just looking at it weird. I don't know. I like it though. I think it's good. That's what I'm going with there. If I do get like a business made and I have like my last business, you know, I'll just put some sort of initials in here, or I can put some words up on the wings here. But I'm pretty happy with that for now. Maybe I'll adjust as I go. Who knows? But yeah. All right. Well, you know, thanks for watching. If I decide to play some video games, I'll get back on. But, you know, go draw your own stuff, I guess. Good luck with it. Hopefully Freecad is nice to you. It's been nice to me today. Yesterday we're having some issues, but anyways, have a good day.